Hello, my name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 28th of November 2020. So let's see what we see in the dungeon today. So, today is the day that they finally decided to acknowledge that Joe Biden won the presidency in the United States. I don't know why it took them so long. Or at least, I shouldn't say it like that. The Joe Biden is now projected to be the winner, technically, right? I think we all know that it's going to stay there. We need all those things to be certified, and we need the courts to have their say, because this is America, and all sorts of things like that. I mean, the only thing that really, really upset me is sort of when, I think it was the New York Times that said that it was their job to, it was their duty as in the country to proclaim the winner, and that's not actually true. It's not. The journalists have nothing to do with that, right? It's a little bit of arrogance from people who really don't do anything anymore, right? Third-rate minds. Writing for fourth-rate minds, I guess. It's the way to think about journalism. Another potion of strength. Maybe I can find something to actually hit stuff with. You say, well, why? What do you say that about journalists? Well, hey. I remember one time I was just listening to a podcast, and they were interviewing a game designer, a guy who designs war games. Okay. And this is probably bad. Got another dagger. That's probably not useful. H, teleportation. That's particularly useful. Okay, so and I think it was like the Gulf, during the Gulf War or something like that. No, or one of these things, one war. So like it was in the 80s, and this guy had built a war game, which is more or less a simulation of a war. And so he was getting interviewed about it because, nobody else had thought about, what should happen with the war game on whatever this war was about, right? Nobody had really thought about that war very much. Why would anybody? I think it wasn't even like the Gulf War. I think it was, something stupid and tiny like Grenada or something like that. Or maybe Panama. And so this guy had made this game. And he was getting interviewed by a Canadian journalist. And the journalist asked him some, hardball question like, I don't know why that was so difficult. Why are you profiting? how do you feel about profiting on the deaths of your countrymen, or something like that? You know, what kind of person would make a game like this, and just so he could make a buck off of dying soldiers? And then the guy just looked at one guy looks at the other guy and he says, I wrote this in like 1972, right? And so the journalist says, oh crap, you ruined my story. I'm going to have to change you from a scumbag to a sage, right? And that's more or less what journalism is all about. It's jumping to conclusions and fitting the facts to fit your biases, or manipulating the facts to confirm your biases. So, and that's what it is. I mean, that's the way the world is. I know people intend to do that. There was a time when journalism was one of the sort of lowest scoring not IQ, but SAT, GRE/GRE sort of majors in college. For one thing, obviously, what kind of idiot would spend $75,000 or a year on, or whatever it is these days, on getting a degree to hold a job that requires you'd be marginally literate, right? Last time, that was funny. Not the last time I got interviewed by a journalist was for a it was because I was working on the Science Olympiad, for the kiddies. And levitation, good. J, descent. That gets rid of some of them. F, telepathy. I wonder how good this staff tunneling is. 3, I think. Another one. It's a staff of firebolt. It's got gas in it. I don't think that'll work as well. Definitely. Oh, third. I don't have to do that. But this is out of charges now. No, it's not. Okay, good. Oh, the staff of tunneling will go through those faggots. That's good to know. or whatever they are. I got the staff of firebolt. Okay, that's a +2 staff of firebolt. Okay, and I'll do my tunneling this way. I think it's oh, well, at least it'll tell me it is a 3. Okay. Don't know why it charged so quickly last time. Oh, I have incendiary darts. I could use those. Okay, my new dagger is no better than my old dagger, so I put B. And drop L. No reason to keep it round. I don't really want to use the fire immunity, but as I'm hallucinating transference, good. Oh, very nice. Oh, I maybe, yeah. Everything was fine, and then a bunch of other guys came in. J, aggravate monsters. Does that pull them in? H by Q. I'm not going to make it. Damn it. Oh well. Got myself into that. And the fire got me out.